Okay.
It's cool. It's like a tape bend into that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Woo.
Okay.
Welcome back to Wave React.
Today I'm excited to listen to Benson Boone's new album, American Heart. We're a bunch of booners on the channel here. I think that's what the fan base is called. I don't know. Let me know.
Booners.
That's what I'm going with. But yeah, this new album, we were just talking about, he just released this last album like a little bit over a year ago.
Crazy.
He's been busy, touring.
Non-stop, like constantly busy.
Yeah. And he's already got some hits off this album. So with that said, let's jump in. I should let y'all know we will have this whole reaction full on Patreon. So if you don't like to see all the cuts, you can jump over there. And we did react to some other albums. We reacted to his debut album.
Fireworks and Rollerblades.
And like all his singles. So be sure to check those out.
Yeah, if you want to see us fall in love with Benson Boone in real time, you can actually watch those videos and just pay attention to our facial expressions because we kind of fall in love on camera with old boy. So.
All right, here we go. Sorry, I'm here for someone else.
I'm sorry I'm here for someone else, but it's good to see your face. And I really hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. She was running late for dinner outside of town. Left the phone a little bitter, but it's cool for now. Far from perfect for each other, but we're working it out, I suppose.
Tarks creeping in there.
I'm sorry I'm here for someone else. It's good to see your face, and I really hope you're doing well.
I love those scents there.
So subtle. I wouldn't have even picked up on it had he not said it.
I wish that I could stay and talk at the bar all by ourselves, but I'm here for someone else.
That's kind of cool how they like halftime that last one.
It's a little different. Hear that thing in the left ear?
Yep.
Weird.
Whoa.
Phasers.
Yep. Cool piano there.
That guitar slide gets me every time.
But I'm here for someone else. I'm still in love with you. I'm going out of my mind.
Could have easily ended it there, but I love how they take it up even further.
Yep. Yeah, it just comes out the gate like immediately and then just ends there immediately. Pretty cool.
That was really cool.
Yeah,
a lot of high energy parts and then a lot of kind of slow it down a little bit, break it down. That was cool.
Bumping into like a former flame and kind of contemplating like, am I still in love with you? Am I not? Am I really waiting for this other person to move on? Kind of that dilemma internal.
But it seems like at the end, he actually then decides to go back to the person that
That's what it sounds
he
like.
ran into.
Yeah.
He
Unexpectedly.
was just making up that he was there for someone else.
Exactly.
Like,
I'm already taken.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm here for someone else.
Yeah.
So.
But I'm really here to see you. Yeah, that's funny. If that could be true.
Top of this next one, Mr. Electric Blue.
He was a stranger. He walked in looking for danger.
Ooh, I'm getting some vintage vibes here.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
He can be everything you've ever
Oh my gosh, his voice.
Ooh, Mr. Electric Blue. I wanna dance like you. How did you get so cool? You got electric.
I feel like he's talking about his outfit, his electric blue outfit.
Yeah, that would work. He said
Yeah.
it's homage to his father. But yeah, I like that.
He's a man's man. A good heart working
It's got a little bit like Huey Lewis in the news.
Totally.
A little bit of a different sound for him.
Yeah.
Strings again.
Nice. That's cool.
That's
Bringing in
awesome.
the electric.
Vocoder.
Say that he fell from space, from a supernatural place. Mr. Electric Blue, I believe in you.
I really like that.
Me too. That was one of the coolest
cool.
like tribute songs I've
Right,
heard
yeah.
because usually when they're like writing a song for a loved one or family member, it's usually very slow and heartfelt and like a ballad. And this was the complete opposite of that.
Yeah,
it was
very,
fun. Oh, it was so cool.
Celebratory
Yeah.
Yeah.
party.
If that has anything to do with the suit that Benson wears, that I think he's become sort of known for. Like I see like even like parodies and stuff on YouTube, and it'll like it's always the blue suit Benson Boone or whatever. So it'd be interesting to learn about like if his dad at any point was a musician or anything, like you know how much of that, if any, is like an homage to his dad. But yeah, that was cool. Super
that was
cool.
A lot of cool moments. I love the sonics of it. It was very much
Different kind of instrumentation a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
80s pop.
I was almost
Yeah.
wondering if, that was like a nod to music that his dad listened
That
to.
would make sense.
Yep.
And that's why he chose that style.
Yeah, I like that. All right, let's go to Man and Me. It's like Michael Jackson.
I was
Right.
going to say the same thing. But I mean, the
That
man
tight
in the
bass.
mirror.
When you pull me in and you hold me close and you say all kinds of crazy things that make me wanna stay in your arms. You're a charm, I'm in love. Don't you see that lately I've been fading? I can't breathe inside this cage. You took the man in me, you took his sanity.
That's different.
Yeah,
Last of any light inside
the background vocals.
you really made me bleed. Blood on these ivory keys. You killed the only part of me I ever liked. You took the man in me. Where is the man in me? Unbelievable, unforgivable. How you promised me the world, and when I turned around, you ripped it away. Everything was a game, and you don't need any sympathy. so displeasing. Even the sweetest words, they were treason, cause you just lied to my face.
Run out of breath.
You took the man in me. You took his sanity.
Just never heard his voice like that. He's got any effect on it? Or is he really singing like that?
I think it's really him. I think it's the background vocals that are adding to it.
That are making it sound.
They
Yeah.
sound pitched up, or like they're
Yeah.
singing in falsetto
That
in the
could be it.
background.
You took the man in me. Where is the man in me?
That's crazy.
That's cool.
Yes, the man you stole from me. Where's that man? Where is he?
This also has like a really nostalgic feel.
Yeah, what I was gonna say. This is earlier in the 80s. This is like
Yeah.
60s, 70s.
Yeah.
You stole the last of any light inside his eyes. You really made me bleed. Blood on these ivory keys.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Nice. Benson on the keys.
Mm-hmm.
That was different. I need to hear that again. 'Cause
Yeah.
That the way it started out, I was like, what is this? Well, we thought it was Michael Jackson in the very beginning.
Yeah.
With that-
Yeah.
And then I got more like a Queen feel
Yeah.
through some of it.
A lot of his newer stuff I've noticed in Queen, and
Yeah.
you know, he did that cover of Bohemian Rhapsody, so I feel like it's a subtle
Incredibly, yeah.
nod to them.
Yeah. That beginning totally felt like Michael Jackson, man.
Mm-hmm.
The very
The beat,
beginning. And
yep.
then, yeah,
Those drums.
Queen is a good call out. And then looking at the notes and everything to see that Benson played Rhodes on this, because you can hear it going in like a slow arpeggio the whole time. And,
Oh.
and it's like, it seems like the tone changes kind of a little bit, because then at the end it sounds like a straight up piano.
Yeah.
Like it's a kind of a classic piano, but
Yeah.
Those that are not musically inclined, what are Rhodes?
so Rhodes is it's a type of electric piano. So instead of
okay.
like, it's nowadays a lot of Rhodes sounds are emulated through software, but back in the day, I'd say like, don't roast me in the comments for this. This is just me taking a guess. I want to say like the 70s is when the Rhodes sound came to be very well known, and it's just literally like an electric piano. It gives
Okay.
it gives a little bit of a different tone to the piano, not to where it sounds like a synthesizer, but kind of more of just like a ambient
That's cool.
type of
Brighter.
tone. Yeah,
I've
it's
never heard of
very
that before.
distinctive. If you were to hear it like isolated, and then I showed you a few songs that you'd be able to pick up on it. But it's very
Iconic.
very distinctive. It's very iconic. Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Lyrically, it seemed very introspective.
Agree.
I'm gonna go back because
yeah.
Almost seems like a relationship that he felt like he was losing himself in.
yeah. And initially, I thought maybe it was Fame because he said,
I thought that too at first, but then it seemed more like a more intimate relationship.
I mean, it could be. He did get a lot of
Yeah.
hate recently, but I don't think he would have wrote this in that amount of time. But this would make sense in that context. But you don't care when I'm falling down, slowly burning out, and the lights and crowds and cameras, and my bass are getting louder, and I need some time.
Don't you see that lately? I've been fading. Yeah,
And it could be the industry that's pushing him
Right.
to do this as well.
for sure.
Yeah.
You're making me lose a part of myself because you're working me so hard to the bone that I'm a robot now.
Yeah.
So is something so displeasing, even the sweetest words, they were treason because you just lied to my face. I really just like that line, like the sweetest words, you say this to me, but it's treason. It's like saying it's, you're capping, you're lying.
Yeah. Yeah. Way to take it from Old English to
Yeah.
New Age English.
Hey man, I'm trying to appeal to all
I
of
get
our
it, I
audience,
get
you
it,
know what
I
I'm
get
saying?
it, I get it. All right, this next one was also a single, Mystical, Magical.
Yep.
Keeping that same kind of vibe from the last one.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do. Like you do. And then you switch up with no warning, and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude.
That bass line.
But I
Oh,
kinda
yeah.
like it anyway.
Brought the guitar over on the right, too.
Yep.
Gonna take a million days. I know you'll come around to me eventually. If you sit back, relax, enjoy my company, my company. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans.
I would totally eat moonbeam ice cream.
Cause it feels so
He makes it
explain
sound
that
so
at the
good.
Yeah.
baby, 'cause once you know,
Strings again, man.
Strings, yeah, are all over this.
Those high notes, man.
Yeah.
Baby, I wanna give you the world. Not saying you gotta chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you give me just a little bit of something we can work it.
The production on this one is killer.
But I like it anyways, 'cause I think I'm getting closer to you every day. I know you'll come around to me eventually. Just sit back, relax, enjoy my company. Oh, baby,
That little subtle accent on relax.
I think you call that in the original.
Did I?
In the original reaction, yeah.
You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies. 'Cause it feels so mystical, magical.
Again, Queen vibes from this
Yeah.
one.
100%.
That melody dun, 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 is like Olivia Newton-John's Physical.
Ah.
So they did credit the writers.
Cool.
You know, we first reacted like, "What is that melody?" And then everybody in the comments like, "Physical, physical."
Nice. That's really cool.
But yeah, I guess they wrote it and then they realized it was so similar. So like, we better credit these guys before lawsuit comes in.
One thing I have been noticing, at least on this album, I need to go back and listen to his first album again. Like, no matter the intensity of the song, he always has this kind of spot towards the end where everything just like, and then just
Oh, it takes away.
yeah, well, yeah, it'll like crescendo, 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 build up, build up, build up, and then just strips it all away for the very end and ends it on a very chill note, sort of.
Which we've
cool.
always talked about, like the dynamics in his music. Like he always utilizes the quiet moments and the big moments.
Yeah, he's
really
very
well.
good at going
Super.
chill and then big.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then sometimes he brings it back up at the end.
Yeah.
He will. And you, like earlier, we're like, oh, you think it's over. And then he does it one more time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. Gives the song some dynamics.
On Jimmy Fallon, they were talking about the moonbeam line and how they just kind of made it up. He said him and Jack, who he co-writes a lot of this music with, they were kind of had a writer's block. They had the melody there. They didn't know what to fill it in with. And Jack just kind of just came up with that. And they're like, okay, that'll be a good filler for now. And as they listen to it more, they're like, okay, we'll just keep it.
I mean, my first thought was like, if I'm going to eat ice cream and it's called something moonbeam, I am going to take off my blue jeans because I ate so much of that moonbeam that my stomach has now grown and I will not fit comfortably in my pants.
I think the jeans coming out are a little something different, but yeah.
You know, and right. Well, this is a fam channel.
Crumble cookie coming out.
Crumble cookies coming. He did kind of tease that. He's like, there is something in the works, but I don't know if I can talk about it yet. And that was like, cool.
Next
Crumble's
week, go
doing
get
one?
you a moonbeam ice cream crumble cookie.
Yeah. You guys can send us some free ones.
Yeah.
Coming out there. Yeah, cool. Bop again. This project is different from his last one. I feel like his last one leaned more rock, where this feels
I agree.
a little bit more pop, maybe a little bit
Retro.
retro. Yeah. But I'm enjoying it.
Yeah,
too.
same.
All right, this next one reminds me of you. It's the name of the song. Doesn't remind me of you guys. But maybe
Reminds
it
me
does.
of you guys. Whoa. Echo on the drums.
That's cool.
You got a million different pairs of underwear spread out on my couch cause you left them there. You got a couple little candles in my living room. I still
Sounds like Ed
light at night
Sheeran.
just to set the mood.
Wait,
A
he's
box of
delivering these
written
lines?
letters on my
Yeah.
nightstand with a Polaroid picture of your chest. And when I'm driving my
Okay.
car to the overlook spot, I could smell your perfume in the vents. And ooh, what do I do? What do I do? When every damn thing reminds me of you. Reminds
A little bit R&B.
Yeah.
when every
Some
damn
lounge pop.
Yeah.
of you
Sing it, Ben.
reminds me of you. When every damn thing reminds me of flip phones, Listerine, tired eyes, and drinking coffee. I see you everywhere the wind blows. Our handprints settled in on the windows. Cars, trains, t-shirt stains, even places I ain't ever been. No, I ain't ever been. Cause every damn thing reminds me of you.
Sing it.
Reminds me of you. Oh, every damn thing reminds me of you. Reminds me of you. 'Cause every damn thing reminds me of you.
Wow.
That's cool.
Stop.
Oh.
Red scarf, peaches, stadiums and bleachers, small town side roads, New York and a big show in Jesus. Old songs, I still had your ring on. 'Cause every damn thing reminds me of you. It reminds me of you. Every little thing reminds me of you. It reminds me of you.
Nice.
His
That's good.
vocals. man.
Yeah.
Killer. Yeah. Always.
Always blows me away. I'm always just astounded by his range.
Mm-hmm.
When he hit that super high note
Yeah.
and you said something else in my head,
I
I'm
was
like, same,
shocked. I was shocked.
same.
I've heard him go high, but I don't know if I've ever heard him go that high.
Man.
Highly relatable song for a lot
Yep.
of people that go through
Yeah.
breakups. I mean, you're trying to get over it and every damn thing.
Kind of took me a second to, like with the randomness there. I didn't get it. And then I'm
Listen
like,
things.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Flip phones.
Kind of
Yeah.
enjoyed his vocal cadence with that one.
Yeah,
It was really
even starting
different.
out like you
He kept
talked about.
changing it up a little bit, which I really appreciated.
Yep.
That's cool. All right, so next one's Momma Song, which me and Zach listened to. I think you...
I've
probably
heard snippets. I don't know that I don't think I've heard the whole thing.
We're getting a lot of requests to listen to this video, so I think at the end of this, we'll watch the video.
Oh,
and make that a
Oh,
Patreon
No, I'll probably
exclusive.
cry.
Well, that's what I'm doing at the end, so our makeup... So my makeup doesn't run.
Same.
All right, here we go. Momma Song.
Mama, I'm missing home, and California's getting cold, and cold, and cold. I miss you, and Mama, I'm getting old. Does that mean you're getting older, and older, and older? I miss you, Mama. Don't you know? There's nothing to be sorry about. I'm so proud of all you've done.
Beautiful.
Take me down your old street. Tell me your memories of when you were young and where you fell in love. Drive me through the country. Tell me your story, and you can play I've got left. All that I've got left. Lately it's getting hard. I've started looking like my father, and it makes me cry a little bit, 'cause he really should have made it big. 'Cause damn, he's good.
Maybe that falls into your musician theory.
Everything I am is because of you.
Yep.
I'm a man because of you. Take me down your own street. Tell me your memories of when you were young and where you fell in love.
Strings, man.
So good.
All that I've got left. All that I've got left.
Beautiful dedication to his mom and dad.
There's that traditional tribute ballad that I was referring to earlier.
Yeah.
My makeup's running.
Really heartfelt.
Right. Yeah.
I love that he talks about driving down her old street and having her talk about her memories and how she fell in love. I feel like as a kid, when your parents start talking about the past, you're like, yeah, I've heard it a million times. Shut up. But I like that he's referencing that he likes to hear about her younger years and who she was as a person and how she came to be. I think that's really sweet.
I'm not gonna lie. The first time we listened to this, it made me think like I should do that with mine.
For
Yeah,
sure. Same.
exactly. Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, I
Like,
think when
same.
you get out of your teens, you start to realize some of the things that he's saying that they're not going to be around forever. And maybe
Yeah.
you really should get to know them better.
For sure. I know my mom from post me. You
Right.
know, like I don't
Yeah.
know.
Don't know before. Yeah.
I mean, I've heard stories and stuff, but it's like, yeah, he seems so appreciative for both of his parents. Brian, what you said during the song, like the lines in this one about dad really should have made it big or whatever, it really makes me think back to Mr. Electric Blue and stuff. And now, yeah, I definitely want to look into that more.
Right.
If any fans know about that, leave a comment and let us know.
I mean, it
'Cause-
definitely seemed like they had a piano in the house and stuff.
Yep.
And
He said his sisters always took lessons. And then I think he started playing as well. They always, had the piano.
so I think, musical family. So
well,
that
if
is
he's
cool.
wearing the blue suit and stuff like that in tribute to his dad, that's even cooler.
That is
Like,
super cool.
Dad, not only did I make you proud and I, made it, but like I'm gonna rep you while I'm out there. Like that's
Sick
what's
for his
up.
dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Call your moms and dads.
Yeah, give him a call.
All right, this next one. I want to be the one you call. Warm. That's
That's
sick.
cool. I love all the descriptive words he's used
Yeah,
on this album. Really paints the picture so
for
well.
sure.
I love the vibes on this one.
Yeah, it's different.
Such a cool switch up between the verses and the chorus, man.
Yeah.
Distorted guitar now.
It built up. Not
Sounds
like-
huge. Just hitting that high now.
Right?
Like he's been singing his whole life.
Right?
Classic Ben.
Yeah, I noticed this was a different producer.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Malay?
Dude,
Am I saying that right?
That
First the other ones.
I'm just saying off first rip, that's my favorite song that we've heard so
I mean, I
far.
like the different vibes of it for sure.
Yeah.
It was-
Especially the first verse, they were doing some really cool stuff with the bass and drums kind of off from the other instruments, and it just, that was sick.
yeah. Seemed more like sampled instruments that then they like
Yeah.
kind of played and mixed around with a bit.
Totally, yeah.
I feel like this song really captured his personality.
Yeah.
Like seeing him perform on stage, like I could just see him recording this in the studio, like those ad libs he had in the beginning,
Yep.
and then in the middle they kind of came back again. Like I feel like this was all
really fun.
him.
just all the directional changes in the song. I had no idea where he was going to take us when there was that little like pre-bridge like
Yep.
and then just that
Could've went
big
anywhere.
note extension, you know, kind of thing. Like
Oh yeah.
that's why I think I originally fell in love with this dude because he keeps you on your toes.
For
like,
sure.
You never know what direction a Benson Boone song is going to go, but you're always pleasantly surprised. It's like, oh man, I didn't think that was coming, but
Right.
Agree.
and then it's just,
Good way to
just
say it.
so creative. So that was awesome.
All right, sweet. Let's go to this next one. Wanted Man. Okay.
Oh,
You rode in like a rock
Yeah.
queen. You brought every living man to their knees. 2 eyes
Get with the breathing. It's on like 3 or 4 songs now.
lethal weapons hit me. A body like it's carved out of stone, but she dances like it's liquid gold.
definitely brought out the electric guitar.
Yeah, I
more
was
on
gonna say
the
it's
second
more
half.
rock on this.
Yeah.
That you'll be taking me home. You really get me going. I've never been this way. Something
That's cool.
Oh, that was.
You're making me feel like I'm on it. You're making me feel like I want it, man. I'd give up my life for your loving. Dead or alive, I'm a wanted man. I'm a wanted man.
That bell.
That's like the iPhone text tone, bro.
Ooh, that you've got, I'm a
There's one just like that.
when you
Ooh.
oh, it makes me do wild things. So listen to me now, ain't no slowing down.
That was dope production.
Can breathe this, can you feel the heat between us? Make a sweat, bob your head till you snap your neck. Lord, I know I'll never forget it. The love that I'm getting is love, and I could die for. You're making me feel like I'm wanted. You're making me feel like a wanted man. I give up my life for your loving. Dead or alive, I'm a wanted man. I'm a wanted man.
Ow. So cool.
Not expecting that.
No. It again sounds like that toy that you would turn and be like,
Sounds like something from the Ghostbusters theme there.
You really get me going. I've never been this way. You
That again.
get me going. I've never been this way. Something about the way you made oh.
I was wondering how it was gonna end there. Sounded like it was gonna go real high. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That sounded like, yeah, like you said, more rock. That could have fit more on his first album sonically. But I liked the sound. You know, he had that whole like Wanted Man, Dead or Alive. Like the sound of that definitely fit that kind of theme. Kind of like an outlaw
Yeah.
rock a little bit. Something.
I like the break a sweat, bob your head till you snap your neck. Just like that makes
Yeah.
me think of like vibing out to some tunes or like even like seeing him live or something like that. You know, like bob your head till you snap your neck. Like
yeah.
I can
Dig
see
these
this being like an
tunes.
album or a show opener. 'cause of those
yeah,
vibes.
totally.
Oh, yeah.
Totally. Good call.
Those drums coming in
Yeah.
real loud. Yeah.
Agree.
Lights flashing with it.
Leave a comment if you've seen Benson lately. Is this an opening song?
Yeah, for his new tour. We saw his last tour and it was awesome.
Yeah. It had a big opening. Like there was a huge instrumental part before he
It
came
was
out.
basically the intro to his album, but
Oh, that's right.
he tweaked it a little bit.
Yeah.
a little
It
bit
was
longer.
it was cool.
Go watch their vlog where they went to the Benson Boone show.
Yeah.
Super great performance.
All right, this next one's Take Me Home.
That sounds like a Rhodes again.
Yeah.
Wait for me right down old Owen Road. It's been a while, these streets are overgrown. I'm glad to see your eyes ain't changed at all. They always looked a little green in the fall. Well, damn it, they'd be crazy if they never saw I knew what I failed to see at 17. I must have missed it too.
Come on.
Oh, kiss me slowly, like you did when we were young, and hold me like you know me, like the old days. Take me home.
Classic Boone switch up.
Feel like
Or is
the
it gonna
tempo's
stay a
picking
ballad?
up just a little bit. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Bring in the band. Bring in the booners.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if it was gonna do it or not.
Like you did when we were young, and hold me like you know me, like the old days. Take me home. Take
Ben.
me home. I've been lost.
Beautiful,
Mhm.
epic ballad there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very like, it was almost regretful in some of the lines, you know.
Oh yeah. He's looking back
Yeah.
and saying, you know, I wish I had seen
That
more in
yeah,
you back then.
that line about the
Yeah.
17, yeah. What I
Yeah.
failed to see at 17, I must have missed it too.
Literally at that part, I was about to ask you guys, like, do you think this song's gonna just stay a ballad? Like,
Yeah.
I was wondering the whole
and
time.
then-
It didn't really seem like it was going to take
Yeah, it
off.
didn't.
I wasn't sure.
Classic.
Yeah, then it went to nothing. I'm like, wait a
He
minute.
walks in, he's like, wait a second. We ain't got no pickup in here.
He-
Ain't got no get up in this one.
They got done with that part and he went on lunch break, came back, a little bit more energy. He's like, all right,
He
guys,
drank a Red Bull with lunch. He's like,
turn it up. Turn it up.
Man.
All right. Leads
Dang.
us to the closer
Yep.
and what the album's name was inspired by, Young American Heart. Here we go.
ooh.
I remember we were only 16 at the time. We stole your daddy's car the day you learned to drive. You nearly killed us both a half-mile down the road, and we were upside down and moving in slow motion.
Dang.
We're just floating, so wild and free,
Ooh.
and it all made sense to me. If I'm gonna die young American,
Ooh, man.
what's the final night we'd ever have again? I'd be just fine as long as I'm wherever you are. 'Cause you stole my young American heart. Well, it's been a long 2 years since you have left the country, and now you and I, we're living in some crazy times. And I get so scared when
Piano with the guitars.
Just sounds Americana.
Yeah.
Oof.
Makes sense with the title.
My young American heart, my young American heart. You stole my American heart, my young American heart, my young American heart.
Build it up.
You stole my American heart, my young American heart, my young American heart. You stole If I'm gonna die young American, and this was the final night we'd ever have again, I'd be just fine as long as I'm wherever you are. 'Cause you stole my young American heart. My young American heart.
Sing it, Ben. I got chills.
Yeah.
The instruments on this one.
American heart.
That's it. Most album closers a little bit more down tempo, a little bit more somber. That one just rocks out at the end. That like makes me think it'd be like a good closer to the show, you know?
On my next
Yeah.
Everybody's
album.
walking out, the band's still just jamming.
Yeah.
Sick.
Leaves it all on the stage, old Ben Boone.
Yep. He said this song specifically was inspired by his best friend. I mean, he kind of told the story of how it was like a near-death experience.
Yeah.
Said they were driving in a field and I guess wrecked the car somehow in the field as
Wow.
teenagers. But
Crazy. Yeah. He said, he's like, I was upside down. Yeah. We were upside down and moving in slow motion. Like, yeah. Almost like, yeah, you're seeing your life flash before your eyes or something, you know? Like, oh, that's scary. Crazy.
So he said that was inspiration here. And yeah, you said like Americana, definitely those vibes like they captured really well.
Just feels like a summer song to me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why. Maybe it's the name. I don't know. But it just feels like something you put on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
4th of July.
Yeah. I think that's definitely what he was going for. Definitely like an anthem for the summer, for 4th of July.
We're going to play it on 4th of July.
We're gonna.
Drink some lemonade.
Overall, really enjoyed this album.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a little different from the first one. I felt like the first one was a little bit more cohesive, maybe with some of the sound. But I did like a lot of the moments on here because, like you said, it was surprising a lot of times and
Yeah.
kept you on your feet.
I feel like I definitely heard some more versatility from Benson Boone, like high vocals and just dynamics and stuff that he's kind of known for, but also the first half of the album being kind of a different feel, like less away from the guitars and stuff, and just like bringing in outside production and having Benson work over that was really, really, really cool. Yeah, just a solid second release from the dude.
What do you think? You were the first one to find Benson
I
for
mean,
us.
I'm really impressed with this. I like hearing this different sound from him, and I feel like he did it really, really well. I wasn't sure what this album would be, like what the sound would be, because he did kind of dabble in like that folk music sound on that one song for
between
Twisters.
albums, yeah.
So I was kind of wondering if with the American Heart, if that might be more what this is, but he really surprised me.
Yeah. Awesome.
I like it. I don't feel like there's any songs that I would skip listening to it again.
Same.
Awesome. Let us know what you guys think of this album in the comments below. And like I said at the beginning, we reacted to all kinds of Benson albums, so we'll link those below as well.
Yep.
And catch you guys in the next one.
Peace.
Later.
Peace.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do.